ザ・スタンリーパラブルやっていきます。前回はナレーションに怒られて新しいの作るから感想言えっていうところで終わって、本来2つしかない扉のとこに新しく道ができたけど、めっちゃオレンジ。なんか下のタイルもあってオレンジ、なんかお手洗いみたいでやだな。あれ、ここ開きそう。なんか扉ガッタガタ。やだ、なんかネズミとか入りそう。うわ、オレンジになってる。すご。何がすごいかわからんけど、これ全部変わったりするのかな。オフィススペース。セーリングライト64。全部一緒だ。私でも新しいのできたから行こう。うわぁ、びっくりした。ガッタガタやん。ガッタガタ。もうちょっと寸法チャットし。なんじゃこりゃ。うわ。何これ。Please rate your experience. わかんない。あれ、ここさっきの前回のあれにすごい似てる。押さなきゃ行かせてくれませんか？あれかな、1が最低で5が最高とかかな。じゃあ面白くねえや。
I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? Not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
びっくりした。うわ。ザ・スタンリーパラブルワールドワイドリーダーボード。何これ。クリア時間ってこと？皆様の。そういうこと？わー。Did you know？ 恥ずかしい。恥ずかしいな。やめてくれよ。何これ。友達いないと言われた今私。読めたとちゃんと。エンプティーザフレンドって書いてあるの知ってるぞ。何これ。めちゃくちゃ時間。4時間もあるじゃん。How long does it take you to get the correct... 一緒なの出てくるか。じゃあいいか。じゃあもう一回行くよ。空いてるし。空いてるなら行くし。
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through
ムカつく。
Again, honest answers, please.
1だよ。
Forgot I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a
試作
lovely
品いいよ。遊ぶ
opportunity to
遊
give
ぶ。
it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
いいでしょう。
He crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
はい。
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies?
嫌いじゃない、大好きです。
Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
なんかあるでしょう。
What do we have here?
てかこういうゲームをさせないで楽しむな。
Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
何させようとするの
？Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough?
待って。
Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you.From now on, I will only create to
一面に
fulfill
あった。
greater artistic
出れないじゃないか。
Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house. This will go here, no, here, and then.
なんかすげえ楽しそう。
See, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes.
扉だ。
It's complete. I made this, Stanley.
私だってできるし。
Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed
私だってできるし。
of your own inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the outside.
開けろ開けろ。
The experience. Please step inside and make yourself.
入って平気？一畳とかじゃん。私もっと広い世界行きたい。もうやめて。ここ入んなきゃダメ？いっか、じゃあ入りますよ。はい。しゃがむ。入れないよ。あれ？入れないよ。スタンリーこの中入った。ダイヤモンドで作り直そう。そうね。出ちゃった。レッツゴー。すごい。降りちゃうのかな。わーい。まさかの違うゲームできるなんて思ってないけどいいのかな。そうね、下に行くのはわかるよ。持ってきてない。ないよ。ない。降りて平気？死なない？どっちだろう？こっちかな？ないや。何もできない私。別に何もクリックしても何もできませんよ。ナレさん。わかんないんだもん。これじゃん。と真っ暗になっちゃった。どこ
？Yes, I don't even know. But I love it. You
そんなことある？
with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out.
すごい。
Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
そうだよね。ごめんなさい。すごい。いいの？やっていいのかな？すごい。
It's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
わい。ちょっと違う気はするけど。
Genius.
やったー、楽しい。マジか。
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser from experience, which is why.
入ります。うわ。 クインプログレス。なんかやばそう。何ここ。あ、落ちちゃった。そこ、道ないの？何これ。何なんか、ホラー。ホラーだよ、ホラー。ほらほらほら。ほう。何これ。何怖いんだけど。どこに行けばいいの？どこに行ったら何が起きるの？わかんない。やっぱ、運動会みたいな音流して。怖いんだけど何もできないじゃん。何が問題って私マッピング能力とかそれないからさ、どこ行ったかわかんなくなるの。なんかわかんない。あれ？これ道だ。二つの道だから、ここ、あれじゃない？スタンリーの部屋に行くんじゃない？行くよね？お部屋着いた。誰の部屋？ここ誰の部屋？ねえ、スタンリーの部屋じゃなくなってる。監視されてる、やっぱり。誰もいない。ねえ、怖いんだけど。何がびっくりした。
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice.
Nani?
And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him.
満足してます。
He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world.
あなたは導いてくれる人？
There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close,
導きの人？
the end will be here soon.
本当に？
Very soon.
本当に？
I can wait.
さすが。何も起きないの？びっくりした。戻ってきた。ちゃんとスタンリーのお部屋だ。乗ってきました。よかった。
All of his co-workers were gone.
ちゃんと言ってくれる。
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
1個増えた。
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
このナレーションさんってやっぱ記憶なくなってるのかな？別に何もない。ちゃんと確認はするよ、一応。なくなってる。あの部屋行きたい。部屋っていうか、さっき下降りたから、下に行かずに、下にも落ちずに、まっすぐ行こう。だから、行こう。ここも入らず、クレーンみたいな動くのをまっすぐ行って行こう。きっとこれで何かがあるはず。
I realize that investing in your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
彼女ってナレーションの彼女かのことなのかな？どういう関係ですか？
Your chance to redeem yourself.
え、でも彼女迎えに来るってどういうこと？
To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
誰？あ、閉まっちゃった。誰なんだろう結局。どういう立場？え、暗闇だよ。うわー、びっくりした。うわー、おー、あー、あー、手ちょっとつった。手つった。痛い痛い痛い。誰やねん。いや、痛いんですよ。手つるって痛いんだよ。あー、痛って。もうほんとふざけんなよ。真っ暗闇とかやめてくれよ。え、何もないじゃん。電話出るしかないね。しもしも。もし。もし
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go.
誰？
All right, now, I want you to come
あ、動けない。
and tell me all about...
おー！
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
やだ、行きたくない。
Sorry.
逆らっちゃいけないって言われました。はい、従います。なんでもう、マネキンだよ。はぁ。もうね。
This is a very sad story about the death of
私死んでるね。
a man named Stanley.
あ、何もできない。あ、何もできなくなってる。え、ちょっと、絵の押すしかないの？
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a
Why?
job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature
あ、
of
そう、なん
his
かボタン
existence.
押す仕事だ。ゼロなの O なの O かな？ゼロでした。
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now
ボ
he's
タン
eating
押して、
lunch. Now he's going
ランチ取って、
home.
家に帰
Now
っ
he's
て
coming
仕事
back
に
to
戻る。
work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
もう N しか押せないじゃん。
But in his mind, in his mind, he can go on fantastic
い
adventures.
けないよ、
From
もう。
behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of
いけない
wild
いけない。
expeditions into the unknown.
待って、何もできないよ。
Fantastic discoveries of new lands.
すごいんだけど
It was
さ。
wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
そこも開かない。はあ、テレビを見るのを8押してください。あ、テレビ。8？
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his coworkers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
息子だって愛してくれる人いないって言ってたじゃん。息子なんていないんでしょ？
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through
待って
either.
待って。
At
なんか勝手に、なんか選
choice.
択肢で進んで
It
る。
barely even mattered what lay
何？
behind
怖い。
his door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was
そう
almost
いう
too
こと？
wonderful to behold.
何？ディナーの準備をするには L を押してください。
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls.
いっ
And
ぱいあ
down
ったけ
another was
ど
a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down
いろ
another
いろあっ
was a game
たん
with
だ
a
けど
baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it
何もないよ。
again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he
新しい
played
ルートの
just
どれに
one more
答えがあるやつ
time.
だ。 そんな、急にちょっとそんな告白的なロマンチックやめてくんないかな困るんですけど、真正面行こう、ちゃんと。ちゃんとね、告白するには、真正面から。どこら辺だろう急的に、ここら辺かしら。この良いかしら。
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he
ス
forgets
タンリ
which
ーのお部
life
屋
is
に
the
なっ
real
て
one.
く。眠りたくない。でも眠んないとダメなんだよね。
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world he
何
can
も始ま
never
ら
be
なかったわ。
anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a
従うなって。
button, do not do it.
すんなって言われた。従わないよ。Y 以外のボタン押せばいいかな。待って。でもさ、ちょっと。何も、でも押さなきゃさ、始まんないよね。何もないよ。Y 以外をめっちゃ押してみる。Y 以外を押した。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。0。でも従うなって言っててさ、仕事、朝から仕事はやだ。じゃあ Y 押さなきゃいいと思うんだけどさ、押さないと進まないのかな。押すなって言うから押さないんだけどさ。これどうしよう。なんか変わるかな。時間、仕事なら、何時から何時まで働くっていうのあるから、その時間放置する？何時間労働してるんだろう、スタンリーって。何時間働いてんだろう。その時間ずっとこれはきついな。まあでもちょっと今回は押そう。はい。
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that
聞
every
いてはいたん
second
で
he
す。
remains
聞い
here
てました。
is
聞い
electing
てま
to
した。
kill
聞いてまし
himself?
た。
How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
お仕事に来ちゃった。いや、疑問は捨てたくないけどしてよ。さよなら。
Suppose I can't. Not in the way I want
さ
him
よなら、
to.
私の疑
I
問。
don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him.
やんなきゃいけない。やんなきゃ。
I
頑張って。
must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
あ。初めてあんな直球で言われた気がする。あんな直球だったの初めて。ああ。お。はっ。うわ。ウェルカムスタンリーなんじゃこりゃ。押せる。全部押したらどうなるかな。ちょっと押していくね。これどうしよう。多分この青押してないかな。これあれこれ時間で何をすればいいの？何をすればいいんだろう。 そうで、これ時間っていうかなんか、戻っていくように押したの。何かないのあるのかな？一種類しかないっていうボタンがあるのかな？赤、オレンジ、ピンク。いや、そんなことはない気がするんだよな。赤ある。黄色ある。緑ある。赤ある。オレンジある。黄色ある。ピンクある。赤ある。青ある。青ある。紫っぽいのある。何をすればいいの？これもしかして、あれ？また、リスタートしなきゃいけないやつかな？なんか怖いんだけど、別に何もできるわけでもないし、なんか、何ができるの？何これ、どうなったの？あ、近づいたから止まっただけ？あ、これで止まった。別に何かが起きるわけでもない。これなんかよく止まればなんか色止まんのかな？なんか縦同じ色にするとかかなってわけでもないのかな。なんかぐるぐる回ってたら、なんかこの赤2個と前列で赤2個揃ったりしないかな。回転一緒かどうかもわかんない速度。何か起こるまでカットか、もしくはリスタートかな。 か何も起きなさそうなんでリスタートします。何も起きないとこっちも困るもん。これだからダメなんだ。アウェイティングとこでこれだからダメだから出よう。出て、あ、ちゃんと言ってくれた。
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked,
何もない
he
のは
couldn't
覚え
find
て
a
る
trace
から
of his co-workers.
多分このまま行っていいよね。どこに行くかわかんないけど、なんかちゃんと終わりっていう終わりがわからない。
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
さっき電話出ないで、あれ
This was not the
行
correct
って
way
み
to
る
the
いろいろ行ってみ
meeting
よ
room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he
わか
wanted
ん
to
ない
stop
よ。
by the employee lounge
わ
first.
かんないのが楽しいんだろうな。これわかんなくても困ってるけど、
Standing now in this incredible room,
ここがこうで、
standing for the but eager to get
で
back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
無視して進む。
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
でここで
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot.
彼女のためのなんちゃかかんちゃかって言ってたから、
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this
同じ
time.
ルート行けるのかな。
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
私は行くぞ。
Your chance to redeem yourself.
それで
To
こっ
put
ち
your
行っ
work
て、
aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
でなる。
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to
怖
her.
いけど、
If you can truly place your faith
これ
in another,
抜ける？
then oh no no no!
え
You
い、
can't.
ふ
Did
う
you just unplug the phone?
電話うるさい
That
もん。
wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his
電話を
wife,
取
and
る
the
と、
two pledge themselves to one another. Music
待って
comes
待って、
in,
BGM 流れなかった。
credits.
フェードアウトしなかった。
Is actually somehow an incorrect course of action.
怒られてま
How's
す。
that even possible?
怒られます。
None of these decisions
怒
were
られて
supposed
ま
to
す。
mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No,
私は
that's not
ノワコ
possible.
で
I
す。
can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner?
なんだ？
You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
あ、
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able
現
to
実の
make
人間だっ
correct
て言われ
and
た。
correct choices. And to think I've been letting you run
存在
around
し
in
ま
this game
す
for
よ。
so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely
やばい、
ignored
なんかすごい
even the
怒って
most
る。
basic safety protocol
なんかこの動画すごい怒られてる気がする。
Or did you not grasp
どっちが怒ってる？
the severity of
違
the
う違う違う、
situation?
どっち
Well, I
に、
won't have that kind
自
of
分に
risk
怒っ
on
て
my
る？
watch. I'm going to stop the game
私に
for a
怒ってる？
moment so we can educate you properly
エデュ
on
ケーション
safe
ビデオ。
decision making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
わあ、
Choice.
チョイ
It's
ス。
the best part
One
of being
choice.
a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person
誰？
named Stephen has a choice.
ネクタイで
He
かっ。
could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third
どう
world
いう人なん
nations.
だろ
Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house.
え？
Which choice would you make?
何しようとしてん
Remember that
の？
unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice
Sense.
that does not conform to rational logic.
あ、
If you find
あ、
yourself
あ、
speaking with a
フィッシュ。
person who does
あ、
not make sense, in all
2たす4
likelihood,
は
that
6だよ。
person is not
フィッ
real.
シュ、魚。
Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you
どうやったら
cannot
そうなるん
continue
だろ
talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is
上
it
司。
4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack."
何を言ってるん、あ？プラクティス。
Excellent.
ありがとう。
Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process.
ワニってあそこも
Most
首
medical
曲
professionals
が
recommend
る
making
の
at least 8 choices per day. Do you
？8
make
回の
more
選
than
択。
8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant
喋らせてくれ
contribution
ない
to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially
ちっ
insignificant,
ちゃい。
and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
エクサイズ。うわ、
Welcome
おお。
back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a
なんじゃこりゃ。
result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
なんだこりゃ。なんかすごい。エグジットが斜めっちゃってる。ここどこ？あれここさっきのところだ。あれ？どこ行くの？乗っちゃいけない？あそこ行くのかな？でも空いてるよね、そしたら。どっか別の道でもあるのかな？何をするんだろう？でも多分乗ったら動く。
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any
別に何も
worse.
できない。
Unfortunately, it
何
seems
も
this
できな
place
くなっ
is
ちゃっ
not
た。
well equipped to deal with reality.
対処できないって言われちゃった。こことか行けないのかな？あ、もう戻れって感じだ。あ、そうだよね。あ、もう戻んなきゃダメみたい。なんだ？閉まる？
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending. The story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
やだ。なんか従うのやだ。ここじゃん。従いたくない。でも何も喋ってくれない。
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
わかった。
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
道がなんじゃこりゃ。中曲がってる。開かないからダメか。しょうがない。じゃあ戻れって言うから戻ります。一旦戻ろう。何もできない？もう無理？あ、もう変わんないのかな？進めたりできない？ダメそう。じゃあ仕方ない。左の道行くか。何も言ってこない。左の道行ったねって。偉いぞって言ってくれない。あれ？会議室が。
Oh, it's ruined. I can't can't believe after everything we talked about that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage?
スタンリーが悪いんです。
It's worthless now.
スタンリーが悪いんです。
Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it?
私悪くないです。
Is now incorrect. I'll go back to that. I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know.
わからない。
The answer. What do I do? What do I do? What do I?
わかりません。
I have to shut the game down. I have to.
ナレさんごめん。
I have to.
うわ！真っ暗になっちゃった。
I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed.
ごめんなさい。
In the world that was mine and you've run it into the ground.
鳥肌が立ってます。
Did you think that would be funny?
面白そうだと思った。
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be
見た
like
かった。
Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn
怒られ
reason
て
for
るよ。
it. That thought
こんな
hadn't
怒ら
even
れてる
occurred
の。
to you, had it?
初め
But
て
there's
か
a
も。
world outside of you. You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly
なかったことになっ
and
ちゃ
always
った
putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and
な
you'll
か
be
った
fine.
ことに
All
なっ
right.
ちゃったよ。
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
もうさ、こんな怒られるゲームなんて聞いてないよ。けなしてくるとか多少ならなんとかなるけど、あんな怒られるなんて聞いてない。泣きそう。まあ、とりあえず、ナレさんが元に戻ったので、はい。今日はここまでにします。また、次回、よろしくお願いします。ありがとうございました。